This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Good morning to you. What a day at the Prefontaine Classic out in Oregon. Former Kentucky Wildcat Kendra Harrison on the track. Here's the call of the women's 100-meter hurdles.
Well, Harrison got away well, and third in Rollins going very strongly as well. Rollins and Harrison, these two leading the field, and Harrison coming through very strongly in the final stages, and this is going to be quick. Harrison takes that brilliantly. I think in second place was Rollins, and 12.22 and 12.22.
Kendra Harrison breaks the American record in the 100-meter hurdles with a time of 12.24 seconds. They had to go back and check that. She was just off the world record pace of 12.21. Kendra Harrison, the new American record holder in 100-meter hurdles. All right, let's stay on the track. Hashtag state champ. Williamsburg's Selena Mattingly will come home with not one, but two first-place medals around her neck from the state track meet in Lexington. The freshman wins the girls' 800 meters with a time of 2 minutes, 23 seconds, and then she goes back out, runs 4 more laps, and wins the state title in the girls' 1600-meter race, finishing in 5 minutes, 19 seconds. Again, she's a freshman. For a complete look at the results, check out our website, WYMT.com. By the way, the Williamsburg girls as a team finished 9th overall in Class 1A. Day 2 of the NCAA Division I Golf Championship in Eugene, Oregon yesterday. Of course, the final day will be today. Clay County's own Tyler Chip McDaniel trying to make a move. He started the day yesterday at 2 over. He finishes the day 4 over. He carded a 72 for the second consecutive day on the course in Eugene, Oregon. Kentucky is tied for 15th at 15 over. Vanderbilt currently leads the NCAA championship at 3 over. The Reds on an 11-game losing streak going into last night's game in Milwaukee, a game which featured the National League Central's worst teams. Let's go out to the park. It's Miller time because we're at Miller Park. Reds at Brewers. Cincy down 6-3, and with one swing of the wood, Adam Duvall ties it up. That's good wood right there. 2-run shot. We're tied at 6 apiece. Duvall back up in the top of the 9th. Grounder. Routine double play, right? 6-4-3. Oh, well, wait a minute. Got to go back to the replay. Scooter Gannett didn't have his foot on the bag. No. Jay Bruce, he was ruled safe at second after the review, giving Joey Votto credit for the go-ahead runs. Meanwhile, Tony Cingrani, he takes care of business, and the Reds win 7-6 over the Brew Crew. A couple of Cordia Lions are headed to Alice Lloyd College as they continue their baseball careers. Carlos Cruz and Jeffrey Taveras signed with the Eagles yesterday morning in the library. Cordia went 0-19 this season. That's a first look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning. Good morning to you. We start on the track this morning. Hashtag state champ. Williamsburg Selena Mattingly will come home with not one, but 2 first-place medals around her neck from the state track meet in Lexington. Check out what the freshman did yesterday. In the 800 meters, she wins it with a time of 2 minutes, 23 seconds, and then she goes back out, runs 4 more laps on that mile run, and she finishes in 5 minutes, 19 seconds in the 1600-meter run. Again, she's a freshman. For a complete look at the results, check out our website, WYMT.com. The Williamsburg girls, by the way, as a team, finished 9th overall in Class 1A. A couple of Cordia Lions are headed to Alice Lloyd College as they continue their baseball careers. Carlos Cruz and Jeffrey Taveras signed with the Eagles yesterday morning in the library. Cordia went 0-19 this season. Well, LeBron James makes his 6th straight NBA Finals. The Cleveland Cavaliers, of course, now await the winner of the Warriors-Thunder series, which is now going to a Game 7 after last night's win for the Warriors at Oklahoma City. So LeBron James, he becomes just the 8th player in NBA history to make 6 straight finals. This one a big one because we'll have his guys back. A healthy Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving playing with him. They scored 20-plus points in Friday night's closeout game, and well, the King is appreciative to have his sidekicks this go-around.
I didn't appreciate last year, myself personally, on getting to the finals. Just so much is going on my mind, and knowing that Kev was out for the rest of the season, and knowing that Kai was dealing with injuries all the way from the first round. You know, I just didn't, I didn't appreciate it. It was definitely a different feeling. You know, having these guys right here that's at full strength, having our team at full strength, and the way I feel personally. And I appreciate this moment.
Crazy game of the day comes from this. We've got Royals and White Sox, bottom ninth. The Royals trailed 2-7, but you saw there, bases were loaded. Now it's 7-4, and now it's 7-5. 2 outs again. There's just 2 outs. Eric Hosmer drives one to deep. That'll score Lorenzo Cain. So now it's 7-6. The next batter, Drew Butera, hits one deep. Again, there's 2 outs. They're doing this all with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. Game tied at 7. 3 batters later. Bases loaded. Brett Eibner. It's just his second career major league game, and he's got a ground ball, and he's got a game winner. An epic comeback by the defending World Series champions, 8-7, the final in the barbecue capital. Oh my goodness, of course, the poor White Sox, they got to go back out there and play him again today. Yikes. That's Final Look at Sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.